Welcome back, Coach Grosz.
Good to be back.
Another rendition of 5 minutes here. Maybe we'll go over like we have in past weeks, but we haven't talked for a while. We've had Christmas break in between, a holiday tournament. Since we last talked, I believe you are 4-1 in your last 5 games. A lot has happened. You've gone from a below 500 team to an 8-6 record. You won your 200th career game the other night against Presentation. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So what's been the turnaround, winning 4 out of your last 5? What are the keys to success that have brought your team victories?
Yeah, well, we went into that Eau Claire tournament, holiday tournament, beat Cornell University in the first game out of Iowa, and then beat Eau Claire in the championship game. So, again, I guess over Christmas in Wisconsin has been good to us. We defended better. Coming away from that North Central game, we just were disappointed how we defended and felt like that we needed to make that more of a priority. Which we did. Starting then, we rebounded the ball a little better than we have been. We took care of the ball. In the season we were 11 turnovers, and we're starting to do a good job there. And then I think our shot selection was just a little bit better too. We spent more time trying to get inside touches, more time reversing the basketball. So, our pace is we're definitely a better team when we're in kind of the 70s to 60s, and we kind of kept that pace, most of these last 4 or 5 games. Morris, again, that was an 80 to 70 game that we lost, but a lot of credit has to go to them. They shot the ball extremely well, 62% for the game. That was on the road at their place, so, they were the better team that night. But yeah, I'd say defend, rebound, and our shot selection has been better.
I've noticed that your team, when scoring 75 points or less, your team is the winner. And when it's over, when the game goes more than that, you guys generally have lost more than you've won. Example, last week at Morris, like you said, 88 to 74. Is it your intent to slow down the basketball, slow down the scoring, and hopefully win that way, versus just seeing what happens with a more of an open court and going to the hoop more?
Yeah, I think for us, tempo is a key. In our motion offense, we need a lot of ball reversals. We need to make the defense work and guard us. And what we really challenge the guys for is, there's good shots within motion offense early on, but really work to get a great shot. And sometimes that requires taking more time, off that shot clock. And I think we're slowly starting to get that where we're turning. We're not just settling for good shots. We're trying to get great shots and making the defense work a little bit more, which in turn, will make them a little more tired on the offensive end of the court. So really, it is about tempo for us, and we are better when we are working the ball and running a little more shot clock than shooting real quick.
You've got 4 guys that are averaging double digits in points right now. Gabe Jefferson's right behind there at 9 points per game. But a statistic I want to pull out is something that's maybe not always focused on by those that look at basketball in general. I know you take a look at it a lot. That's Brian Leckler's assist numbers. He's got 78 to date in 14 games. That's a big statistic. I know he had 9 in one of the games last week. Almost had a double-double with that. How important is that to have a point guard that's dishing out a lot of assists while having minimal turnovers? And Brian, it's 78 to 28.
Yeah, huge. We're always hoping for a 2-to-1 ratio, individually and as a team. And Brian's doing a great job of that, over 2-to-1. That's huge. And again, in our motion offense, we don't run a lot of sets. We don't run a lot of set plays. So we need good ball movement, good player movement to be successful. And Brian's doing a great job of that all year. And Brian's a hard guy to keep, in front of you. So, we're challenging him to attack the basket, the rim a little bit more, which he's scoring that way. And if teams are collapsing on him, it's setting other guys up. And that's why he has so many assists. So that's huge for us.
This weekend, big weekend for you. You return home for the first time since Christmas, or since that January 11th date versus Crown when you opened up the conference calendar. You've got Northland College on Friday night and then St. Scholastica here on Saturday night for Hoops Hysteria. What do you know about those teams? What can you tell us?
This next 2 weekends are big for us, and we have 4 straight home games here, and then we end on the road. 5 of 7 on the road. So we need we need to play well at home here these next 2 weekends. But yeah, Northland, Scholastica, I mean, they're both going to be tough. I mean, I was reminded myself the other day that they both beat us last year on our home court. Northland in the regular season, Scholastica in the UMAC tournament. So obviously they're going to come in confident. You know, this whole league this year really is balanced. You know, we've kind of said that from day one. So there's not going to be an easy game, and there won't be an easy one this weekend. Northland's big. They're probably the biggest team in the conference. They rebound extremely well. You know, they're going to be able to throw it inside to their low post players and probably score from that low block. Scholastica is maybe a little more perimeter oriented, so it is going to be a contrasting probably style, you know, both nights, as far as probably going to do a little better job guarding the post on Friday and a better job guarding the perimeter on Saturday. But they're going to both be good challenges for us.
We'll look forward to that. Before we go, I threw out the idea of offering our Twitter followers throwing some questions at us, and so I'm going to throw 2 at you. The first one is, what is your favorite basketball movie?
By far and away, Hoosiers. Great movie.
Okay, and then secondly, really quick, I know you're a Vikings fan, but Packers or Bears this weekend in the NFC Championship game?
Who do I want or who do I think is going to win?
Your choice.
Either one. I think the Packers will win. I'd like to see the Bears win.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to finding out who wins those games, who wins your games coming up this weekend, and we'll chat next week.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Thanks.